Ready?
Ready.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the latest episode of Snitchin. It's your host, Kristen.
And Brittany, get ready for the best part of your day.
And we made it to February. That's
Thank
exciting.
God.
Yeah. Britt and I went with Gina to see Some Like It Hot on Friday night. We may or may not have stayed out way past our bedtime.
Way,
Way.
way.
And I think we're still a little bit on the mend from
Yeah.
that night. But I loved the show.
Yeah, I liked it. I was honestly started to kind of doze off a little bit during it because I was just it was like 11 o'clock. Okay. I loved the tap and like the actors were great and the songs were good. Yeah.
So basically, I think we mentioned it, but Brittany got lucky seats. So we got seats for really cheap. We ended up buying a third ticket, and that was in the same row, but like a few seats down. So I ended up just sitting solo, and Brittany and Gina sat together. And during intermission, they come over. I'm like, this is the best show I have seen in so long. I love the costumes. I love the tap. And then Gina and Brittany were like, really? I think it's okay. I don't think it's like the best. Cut to right after the show. Gina's like, Brittany fell asleep.
Yeah. It happens.
I think the thing I liked about it was the fact that if you, and we talked about this, if you were a kid who took dance class in the 90s and you took tap class, you knew this choreography. Like you
Yeah.
knew.
I'm trying to remember like shuffle ball change. That's
Like
one.
a shuffle ball change. What are the names of when you do like I can picture it, but I don't know what the terms are. Hold on, let me actually.
I feel like tap used to be my favorite when I did dance, when I was like 10, but
Tap was definitely my favorite.
tap was the best. Yeah.
What are some tap moves called?
Pas de bourrée.
I think that's like more jazz, but Brittany, okay, I see you. Hello.
I watched Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, like cramp rolls,
I
pull
don't know that.
packs, wings. Yeah, I don't know, but you knew it and it was really fun. I liked that part about it. Also, loved just like the set it, like the costumes. It was very old glamour Hollywood. Honestly, don't really remember how the play ended though. Didn't
I
the
don't really either.
didn't they
I
couple
was
up?
asleep.
Also, it should be known that the lady who sat us, the usher, hated us.
Oh my God. Why?
I think it's
Hated.
because we weren't like really looking alive. Like we were trying to get our tickets, so we were kind of blocking the door. I think that you
Ugh.
were trying to pull the tickets up on your phone and she was trying to get your attention. And then by the time that she did, she was like yelling at you.
They hate me. Everyone hates me at Broadway. That's the one downside of Broadway. Like literally they all hate me there.
It was uncalled for, like for sure.
Yeah, get the stick out of your ass, lady.
Yeah. But yeah, no, but it was really fun. So that was yesterday. I actually went to go see a show yesterday with my friend Katie. So that was really fun. But yeah, new month, new me. I'm doing sober February. So these
Oh,
next 4
nice.
weeks are going to be clean eating. Well, it's because I start my new job tomorrow.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So it's going to be a good month. What else is going on?
Yeah, I feel like I don't really have a lot in February. I'm going at my cousin's wedding February like 20th, I think or 21st in Mexico. So
Oh,
that's what I have
fun.
to look forward to.
Hell yeah.
But yeah,
Did you get a new dress for it?
no, not yet. I don't know. Well, no, I'll probably just wear something I have. I mean, it's like a small wedding. It's
Yeah.
destination, so yeah, came up
Sick.
quick.
Well, what else do we have? Not much. We don't have a lot to share today, but we have some stories. We're going to do a snitch session, bring that back. We haven't done one of those in, I think, a couple of months.
Yeah.
So that'll be good. And then we're going to do the Traitors recap.
Yep.
So that's what we have on the docket for our first February episode.
First February episode. It does feel like spring is coming.
Yeah. I mean,
Not
yeah,
really.
not really. Okay, so topic number one. This was so sad. Catherine O'Hara is dead. at the age of 71. She died at her home. She was brought to the hospital at 5 a.m. the morning of her death, and she was transported in serious condition. So,
Oh.
yeah, it seems like she's been battling an undisclosed illness. We don't really know much about the cause of death, but yeah, it said that she was transported to a hospital in serious condition on the morning of her death. A spokesperson told the LA Fire Department. She leaves behind her two children, and Matthew and Luke, and her husband, Bo. Catherine O'Hara, Schitt's Creek is truly one of the best sitcoms of like the 21st century. Swear to God.
I know, I'm like the only person in the world that never watched it.
I feel like you would like it.
I probably would. I don't know why I never watched it. I mean, I'm honestly not a big sitcom person, which is crazy because my favorite show is Friends. Like, I only like Friends as a sitcom.
Right.
I don't know why I've never watched it, honestly. I didn't realize, though, she's also the mom in Home Alone.
Yes.
Hmm.
And she was in The Studio, the show The Studio with Seth Rogen.
So, seems like it was pretty sudden.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know.
She doesn't look very good in the latest pictures I've seen.
Yeah. I mean, I think like a lot of people, there was a lot of like celebrity tributes that I saw, like a ton of people posting about it. She seemed like a really nice lady. I mean,
Really?
All Canadians are nice people, I feel.
Oh, you think?
That's kind of like their thing.
Yeah, I guess they got nothing else going for them.
Nice.
Sorry.
But yeah, I would say in honor of Catherine O'Hara, I mean, Schitt's Creek, I think is my sister's like all-time favorite show. Like that might be her most rewatched television show ever.
Mm-hmm.
But so we're going to do our top 3 Schitt's Creek episodes. My first one, I think, has to be for Melissa because this is her favorite episode. It's the one where they think Alexis is pregnant. She's not. Very funny episode. My favorite scene is I think it's like episode 4 of the first season where David goes to an Amish farm and the family has to go rescue him. That if you need something to like make you giggle, put you in a good mood, go watch that episode. It is so funny.
I've definitely heard about that one before.
Oh my God. Yeah. It's like, what does she say? So they go find him and it's like, David. She's like, do you remember Mutt? he's like churning the butter. He's like, what? Whatever. But yeah, so that episode. And then I think the last one, this is a great couple on television, David and Patrick, a top couple. So I would say maybe the one where David and Patrick kissed for the first time, because that was like, I was cheesing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it like, I feel like it kind of reminds me of like Modern Family.
I feel like it's a little different in the sense that Modern Family is like, you know how it's kind of like The Office, where they are being interviewed to the camera, like there's sit downs where they're talking at the camera. Schitt's Creek's not like that, but yeah, I mean, it's centered on a family.
Yeah.
Basically, the premise is that this really rich family goes bankrupt and they have to move to this like one town where they have, I guess like they own the town or something, or I don't really know, but they end up relocating to like, it's like a podunk hick town. But then they, throughout the show, they end up getting closer and like, it's really good. It's really funny.
Yeah.
I might go watch that tonight, honestly.
I know. I'm like, damn, maybe I should watch it. It looks like it's on Amazon Prime for free.
They're quick watches. Like anything that's 30 minutes or less, I'm pretty sold.
Yeah. That is a much easier thing to watch. Is Schitt's their last name?
No, it's the Roses. Oh, but there's Roland Schitt. So he's a character. He's like the mayor of the town. And that is his last
wouldn't you
name.
change your last name?
Well, I think that's the whole point of it, is like they make a joke about that his last name's Schitt.
Yeah.
But
cute.
Yeah, so RIP to her. That was a sad update.
Yeah, RIP. I still can't believe, like, looking at pictures of her in Schitt's Creek, I like don't know if I would have even noticed that she was the mom in Home Alone.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, like, I feel like Home Alone is one of those movies that's so formative for so many people. It really wasn't for me.
No, same. I mean, I wasn't like huge into Home Alone. I feel like it was like a little bit, like if you had, well, you had an older sibling, but like for me, it was like a little bit before like before me. I was a
Yeah.
little young.
I can't understand why like kids love it. It is really funny to see them like beat
Oh,
up on their
Connor loves it.
lovers. Oh, does he?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
loves.
that's cute.
Yeah,
I like that. What's his favorite
yeah.
part?
I don't just like anytime those guys like slip on the toys or they fall down the stairs. Jack
Yeah.
loves it too. You didn't know that?
I feel like
Right up
maybe
Jack's alley.
that's right up Jack's alley. I do remember when I was babysitting once, the kids tried to play pranks on me like that, like they do in Home Alone.
Oh, did it work?
No, your girl obviously saw like the toy cars that were
Yeah.
outside the door, but I could so see the two. I could so see, so see Jack loving that movie.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, should we talk
R.I.P.
Traitors?
Yeah, let's do it. What was
What'd you
it?
think?
Episode 7?
I think episode 7, yeah, the
Yeah.
banquet.
I thought it was good. I mean, I'm not that surprised that Lisa got out
Yeah, I'm not that
because I
surprised
feel
either.
like she had made some mistakes. But yeah, I mean, Rob really kind of is it backstabbing? Would you consider that backstabbing her?
Yeah, I think like, yeah, I think so. I feel like the internet is very divided on Rob's behavior in this episode. Like, I think
Mm,
some people see his gameplay as really smart and villainous, but like still a smart move because now, well, for anyone who missed it, spoilers ahead for episode 7, there's this banquet and the traitors have to do a murder in plain sight. So Lisa is wearing this brooch, and the way that she's going to murder someone is to get someone to touch it, or like the amulet is what they call it.
hmm
And I did not like how Alan brought out like that twist of there's the two like
Oh, the antidote.
antidotes.
Yeah.
I I would have been pissed if I was Lisa.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so there's this whole like debate about who gets to drink the
Antidote.
antidote. Yeah. And what'd you think of that part? Like when Natalie and like she was really going for it.
Yeah. I was like, whoa, chill, girl. Like,
I
I don't know.
know.
It seemed a little selfish, if I'm being perfectly honest.
I feel like that's very survivor coded. Like get the immunity idol, like get the safety.
Yeah.
They're
Do
like
what you have to do.
out for number one for sure.
Yeah.
But it was kind of interesting that, you know, two of the like Lisa was targeting 3 people. It was either going to be Natalie, Kristen, or Jam Jam. And Kristen and Natalie were really battling for the antidote. So I wasn't sure if they like got away with the murder at first. I thought that I mean, it definitely like had me interested. I was kind of on the edge of my seat.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
at the end, she ended up murdering Jam Jam, and he was murdered because he did not get an antidote. And then as he's being dragged out of the banquet, which also the drama, damn,
Yeah. Seriously.
he starts telling everyone, he's like, Lisa kissed me on the cheek. Like, it's Lisa, it's Lisa. That
hmm
was kind of interesting because like that, no one had any idea that it was actually the amulet. It wasn't the kiss at all.
I know. I was gonna say that. I was like, I gotta give it to Lisa. Like, she did do a good job tricking everyone. And like her, like when they showed the flashback when she was like, "Oh, can you help me like fix this?" I was like, "Wow, that was good."
Yes.
They had
So
no clue.
subtle. They had no clue. Yeah. So yeah, she did a good job. But then it was kind of interesting, like the repercussions of that, because like this is where enter Rob. So Lisa is like has a lot of flack on her. I do think that like she would be banished regardless. Like there's just too many people throwing her name out. Like I don't think that even though like she asked Rob and Candace for help at breakfast, you know, and like was
hmm
like back me up. I don't know if she could have been saved. This is where I think I'm on team Rob because I think at that point like she dug her own grave.
Yeah. I mean, how did she dig her own grave? Like, but I forget how they kind of got on to her. I know she like slipped up after they did that masked killing or whatever. Forget what else she did.
Well, I feel like her and Colton have been like Colton's like been on her trail for like the last 2 episodes. So like the first thing that really got people kind of like looking at her was Roundtable 1. She voted to get rid of a fellow housewife, which I guess like
Oh
never
yeah.
happens on Traitors. Like housewives stick with housewives. So that kind of like was odd behavior. So someone flagged that. I think Colton flagged that. And then they were just saying that like Lisa Rinna, she's such a like a big personality, but she's not, and she's being, you know, herself, being loud, being a big personality at breakfast and at the challenges. But when it comes to the round table, like she's really quiet. So it's just unusual for her.
Mm,
And some of the other housewives, like Dorinda, were backing that up. They were like, yeah, it is a little weird that she's like not saying anything. So her name had been tossed out. And then after the the killing at the banquet, like with Jam Jam just being like, it's Lisa, she kissed
Yeah.
me. Like, I mean, there was just a lot of fingers pointing at her.
Yeah.
So I think
I
she was,
kind of understood why Rob, like, I feel like he said it after that breakfast, like, when it was like the confessional, he was like, yeah, I mean, like, I'm not going to go like fighting for trying to convince people it's not Lisa because then they're gonna, once, if she does get out, they're going to know I'm a traitor.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was a smart game move. And I feel like people who are being critical of him think that like traitors need to stick together. It's like, this is still an individual game. Like, obviously, they're team traitors, but at the end of the day, you're looking out for number one. So I don't
Well,
think that,
yeah. If anything, like, wouldn't you, it's more ideal if you're the only traitor left because you get all the money.
yeah, totally.
Yeah. I don't
So,
know. I thought Candace did a good job of, like, I feel like she's been good about, like, kind of trying to like defer it away from Lisa without being like too obvious. And like how she voted, she had like a throwaway vote, but now that she did that throwaway vote, I'm like, are they gonna be on to her?
I
I don't know.
know she was pissed.
Yeah.
I think, like, I think it's easy for her to say, oh, I backed up Lisa so hard because she was really riding for Lisa. And I feel like in one scene, some of the other faithfuls kind of caught on to that. They were like, every single time Lisa's brought up, Candace just like takes the heat off her big time and like goes to bat. But I feel like you could easily just say, well, I'm a housewife riding for another housewife. Like,
Yeah.
that's why.
Yeah.
So I think that's easily explained. I guess like on the Rob front though, I don't know if he necessarily needed to go so hard for Lisa. Like, that's the part where I was kind of like, damn, Rob, like you're a little vicious because
Yeah.
like people were looking at Natalie after her behavior at the banquet, and he could have just not said anything and like
Yeah.
let the cards fall. But he was actively putting Lisa's name out there and like really trying to drum up support. So that was the part that I was kind of like, I don't know how I feel about that. But
Yeah. Agree.
he's firmly faithful now. Like, people, I don't think anyone's on to him.
That's crazy.
I know.
And he won the challenge, the dagger.
Oh, what did you think about that?
What do you mean?
Like how he figured out how he knew Natalie was lying right away.
I know. How did he know? I thought it was Colton. I thought Colton was trying to like signal to him that he had it and they had like a deal or something.
I mean, yeah, I didn't think that, but I can see that as a good theory. I would not have known. Like, I don't think I would have been that quick on my feet to be like doing the way that he questioned them, just like rapid fire questions and then trying to see how they respond. Like, I don't know what
Yeah.
I would have done,
Yeah.
but I guess they said because Natalie like looked away when she answered him, and that's a telltale sign that someone's lying, is they can't hold eye contact. So
Mm.
that was smart.
Yeah. I mean, he also had what, a 1 out of 5 chance. It's not that bad.
Yeah, true. But it was
But yeah,
it was surprising though. I mean, what did you think of the fact that he like made a pact with everyone to not reveal who had the dagger?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like that kind of goes along with like, is he going a little too far?
Yeah. I don't know why everyone else agreed to that.
Well, and I'm also like, so they like how it would have been if they didn't make the pact was they would have went back and told everyone who got the dagger,
Yeah.
right? But then, yeah, I feel like then if you have the dagger, it's like, wouldn't you be afraid everyone's going to vote you out? Like,
Well, that's why Rob did it, because he didn't want a target on his back because he has 2 votes. So he just wanted
yeah.
to stay anonymous.
So
But
I get that.
I get why he did it, but I also kind of don't understand why everyone like held him to it. Like, what did the other people in the other faithfuls, like, what did they have to gain from doing that?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like some of them are kind of just like Stephen Coletti. He just kind of like goes along with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, but yeah, who else was in it? It was Natalie, Colton. Oh, Mark.
Steven, our guy Mark Ballas.
I know, what we haven't even talked about him. What have you thought about him in this
Dancing through
challenge?
life. I think he's playing it under the radar. Like, there's certain players like Eric, Kristen, maybe Kristen a little less, but like Johnny, Tara Lipinski, like there's a good majority of players that are just like flying under the radar.
Yeah.
So I put him in that camp. I think he's doing a fine job. You know who I think low-key is actually doing a great job, and I don't see anyone coming for her, and I see her making it to the end as a faithful, is Dorinda.
Yeah, that's so true. I feel like I forget she's in it.
Yeah, she's like there, but like no one she's kind of like furniture. No one talks about her. She's, doesn't ruffle any feathers. Like, I don't think there's any suspicion. I think
Yeah,
she's going to go really far.
that's true. I wonder how many more. I was just trying to Google how many more episodes there are. Is it season 4?
Yeah, season 4.
Oh, 11. Oh, so we still have a good amount of episodes.
I'm going to be sad when it's over. I'm into it.
I think it's okay.
Yeah. The roundtables stress me out. I'm curious to see how Candace and Rob move forward and if they're going to be able to work together because I don't think so. It seems like she's like really pissed off. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah,
But
it's definitely a turning point. I mean, that must be why they said that, because didn't we hear before this episode aired that it was like the biggest episode, or it was like there was a big twist or something?
yes.
So, and which I felt like it was kind of true, but also like it's probably just that it kind of like this episode was like a turning point more so.
Yeah. I think like we talked about the other day, like expectation setting. Had we not known that this episode was going to be such like a big deal,
Yeah.
then I think I would have been like, oh, that was a great episode, like that twist. But the fact that we did know, I was kind of like, okay, like it's a good episode, but maybe didn't live up to my expectations. But yeah, I mean, it was good.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited to see where it goes. I forget what happened at like the very end. Candace, what did Candace say at the end? Just that she was pissed at Rob?
Yeah, she said at the end, she was like, he's a snake, basically. Like, I think the preview for next week, she calls him a snake. And her and Johnny were talking, and they said that Johnny was saying, like, he still thinks it's Colton. I think Colton's just annoying. And now that Lisa has been found out to be a traitor, Colton thinks that he's like, you
Yeah.
know, his slate is wiped clean, which I don't think is necessarily true. But Johnny was saying to Candace at the end, it actually would be really smart for Colton to kind of go after a fellow traitor to, get people off his like scent, basically, like to, fool
Like
everyone.
Rob.
Exactly. And then that's when Johnny and Candace were saying Rob is like his number 2, basically repeats what Colton says. So I think that they are like starting to pick up on something like that. And I think Candace is definitely going to like flame that.
Mm,
But I just have a feeling that between Rob and Candace, like if there's 2 traitors kind of going for one another and like trying to get the other one banished, I think Rob has like more of a following. Every single person,
yeah.
when he talked, no one interrupted him. Like everyone
Yeah.
was like, he had him at attention,
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. So like,
especially.
what happens though if like the next 2 episodes, Rob and Candace get out and there are no more traitors? Does the show end early?
Yeah, the Faithfuls win.
Oh, so we know that they're not going to let that happen.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's ever. I think the earliest it's ended was last season because 4 Faithfuls won.
Oh, so was it 11 episodes though?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. I didn't watch last season.
Um, well, I guess they could know before they announce that it's going to be 11 episodes. They could have already filmed it and like already would have known if that happened.
Yeah.
So
That's our
yeah.
recap. Anywho,
Should be interesting.
it should be. Yeah. So far, so good. We're going to end with a snitch session. Britt, do you want to do it?
Sure, I'll read it. All right, cool. So this is a wedding dilemma. I feel like we've all had these. So, dear snitches, I've been best friends with Sarah since college, so I was thrilled when she asked me to be her maid of honor. However, things have taken a turn. Sarah's planning a 4-day bachelorette party in Cabo, followed by a week-long wedding in Italy. Between the flights, the designer bridesmaid's dress that she picked, and the mandatory spa days, the total cost for me to participate is nearing $5K.
That's
I
crazy.
recently started a new job and just bought a house, so my budget is incredibly tight. When I pulled Sarah aside to explain that I might need to skip the Cabo trip to afford the wedding, she got extremely upset. She told me that as the maid of honor, it is my job to be there for everything, and that I'm ruining the aesthetic, of her bridal party photos by being difficult. Now the other 3 bridesmaids are texting me saying I'm being selfish and that I should just put it on a credit card for the sake of the friendship. I feel guilty, but I also feel like my financial stability is being ignored.
This woman sounds like a bitch.
Yeah, Sarah, what a fucking bitch. I would just not want to be friends with her.
I mean, like, I feel like the culture around bachelorettes and weddings, a point was getting so crazy and out of hand. I feel like now, I think it's a little less. I don't, you know what I mean?
I
Like,
don't know.
you don't think?
I feel like more and more people are doing destination weddings.
I get that. It seems so much easier.
Well, yeah, it's like it's cheaper a lot of times, but not for the guests.
Right. I think it's totally fair to skip the bachelorette if the wedding's in Italy. Is that what you said?
Yeah, if you're having a destination wedding, you can't have a destination bachelorette.
And like, I'm sorry, even, I mean, you can, and if people can go, go. But like, if someone's having an issue with it because they can't afford it, then hear your friend out. Like, I'm sorry. You like, don't make her feel bad about not being able to afford to not go to these two events that are pretty extravagant. Like, I think that's totally kosher just to have her skip the bachelorette to be able to go to the wedding. And honestly, I think that she's being a really unsupportive friend if she's making her feel bad about it.
Yeah, like get over yourself.
Get
No
over
one cares about your
yourself.
wedding that much.
Heard.
And it's like it's not like she is having like, a regular wedding that isn't exorbitant and like doesn't have a designer bridesmaid's dress and mandatory spa days and wants to go to Cabo. It's like she wants to go to Cabo, but she also wants you to spend a bunch of money on all this other stuff
Yeah. No,
and go to Italy.
you're totally justified in your feelings and you don't have to go. And I wouldn't let these other people like bully you into it. 5K is not insignificant. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a lot of money because I mean it's really money that you're just throwing away.
Yeah.
Like you're not really getting much back for that.
I mean, you're getting a trip. Like that's great.
Yeah.
Getting a vacation, wonderful. But I mean, at this point, I would have such a bad taste. And I see what you're saying though. Like it's not, she wouldn't spend this money to go on a vacation for herself normally or whatever. You know what I mean? Like throwing it
Yeah, it's
away.
just like not how she, like what she would do. It's not like her friends and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. No, I don't think you have to go. I say hold your ground. Is the advice like, am I the asshole kind of thing? Or is it like, what do I do?
Yeah, it's like what do I do?
I would hold your ground. You can't, if you can't afford to go, then you can't afford to go. And if you do go, you're going to be resentful the whole time that you're there.
Yeah.
So I think like you can say it in a very polite way of like, I feel really bad about this. Obviously, if I could go, I would, but I can't swing it right now. And I think if people are pushing back on you, like, I don't
Drop
know.
that bitch. I would drop that bitch, Sarah, so hard.
Yeah, maybe exactly.
I
Maybe
mean,
think about new friends.
that shows your character. Like
1,000.
that's a character moment, and someone that is going to treat their friends like that, like doesn't deserve to be your friend.
Totally. Sounds like this lady's probably going to be a bridezilla too.
Yeah, exactly. Run while you can.
Yeah, exactly. So that's our advice for you today. Do we have anything else?
Not really. I don't think so. We got some good episodes coming up. We're going to be talking about the Grammys on Wednesday with Megan.
Ooh.
So everyone watch tonight. Have we like announced our book again? No.
Oh, we
Good
haven't announced.
Energy?
No, we didn't announce. No, we haven't done that.
Yeah, so remember about that. Good Energy. And we actually pushed it back a little bit just so that we give everyone a little more time to read. But we're going to have Lindsay and Sammy on, who the snitches all know. I think February 18th is when we said we're going to do it. So read the book. I would recommend. I already finished it. There are parts that are a little sciencey, and I'm like, all right, you convinced me enough already. I don't need to read all this, but it's like a book everyone should read, learn about.
I'm really excited. Everything you've told me, I'm like, I'm in.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good time for you to read it if you're going to do like a healthy month, sober February.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Good timing.
Yeah. Well, I shouldn't say that though, because it doesn't really talk about alcohol. It's more about like everything else, which is even more scary.
Yeah. I mean, my focus for the month is more just like, yeah, like health focus, not solely no booze, just like, getting your mind right, getting your body right, kicking off this new job on the right foot. So I think it tracks.
Yeah. Oh yeah, how are you feeling about your new job?
I'm excited
Tomorrow.
for it.
Tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I'm excited. More to report, so stay tuned.
Nice. All right, cool. Well, yeah, I think that's all we got. Make sure to like us, follow us, comment at us at snitchinpod on TikTok and Instagram. Go to our website, snitchinpodcast.com, and tell everyone you know about us.
Bye.
Bye.